Hello, Justin and Yale. Two young men hosting a podcast called Story from Scratch. Regarding your recent episode of Favorite Writing Tools, this is a demonstration to show you that Microsoft Office does allow you to change the capitalization of words and sentences, as well as to create headings and table of contents. Here is a short demonstration for you. Sincerely, your humblest of listeners, Mel from the Evanscape. As you can see, this document is all in sentence case. In order to change the case, first you can, let's say you want to make everything uppercase. Over here, you can see it are your options. This is the one you want to open. It gives you the option of sentence case, which is what we have, lowercase, everything in lowercase, uppercase, and capitalization of each word. Let's use uppercase. As you can see, everything is now in uppercase. This is not what you want. You want to capitalize each word. As you can see, each word is capitalized. Not ideal. So let's do sentence case. As you can see, each word is now in sentence case, but there are some words like Microsoft, Evanscape, Yale, and Justin that are proper names. You may also want to capitalize that word, and as you can see, you can do that. Now, you can use each of these. Sentence case is probably the one that we currently have. And you can see their options there. So you see, it does happen. You can make things bigger. You can also do something cute like grow a font. Yeah, you can make that normal and you can undo it. So the grow a font feature is really just for what I did there. This button is the formatting button. It will clear all specialized formats for you. There is everything here that you can do. I'm not going to use that. Change whatever. Now we're going to go to headings. Let's say I want to make this chapter 1. Ooh. And we're going to make this chapter 2. And we're going to make this chapter 3. Now you can put the format in here. You can borrow a format in. This is a cheap way to do it. Let's say you like this and you want to make the others the same formatting. You can highlight it over here, format painter. You basically copy, then you go to this, and voila. You just made it the same formatting. You can do the same, copy that, format painter, go to chapter 3. Now, let's say you want to make headings. I'm just going to do this. So you want to make this a heading. You have to choose over here your heading. So let's say we want to make it heading. I usually prefer 2. Heading 2. It's usually defaulted to blue or something like that. You can also make this the title heading. You can make this chapter 1 heading, and I'm just going to show you a little trick. So chapter 1 is now a heading. I don't like the blue and I don't like the font, so I can manually change that to say 14. I can make it black and I can bold. Let's say that's a little bit better. And what you can do is now, let's go up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna make this big because it looks kind of weird. Not that big, each word. This is not the same font, of course. This is 16. And now I'm gonna change the heading, update heading to match. Oh, I did the wrong thing there. Okay, let's try again. 14, we're gonna make it 18. We're gonna make it black. And we're gonna go to heading and we're gonna say modify. So we're going to say normal, based on normal. We're going to say based on heading normal. And we're going to make it permanently, let's say Arial rounded 14, chapter 1. You have the option of only in this document, new documents based on this template, and automatically update. So we're going to say yes. So automatically it updates it to the font. You can also now select this and select heading 2. As you can see, it just copies the font, and the same thing for heading 2. It just kind of copies the font. That's the easiest way to do it. Now this one is a little bit bigger, so we're gonna do this. It just changed automatically all 3 of them once you click on one. So we're gonna say save. Now you've created 3 headings now. Based on this, you can always update that. This is the title. And now we're gonna create a table of content. You go to insert over here. You go to, sorry, not insert, it's review or not. References, there we go. It's references, and then you go to table of content. Now there are 2 ways to do it. You can do an automatic table of content, which is easier if you are, say, kind of lazy like me, or you can manually do it. So here's how you automatically do it. Right off the bat, the table of content is updated. So you can then edit it to call it whatever. Table of content. What this does is automatically it's there. Now, if you want to see how that actually works, let's say I'm going to put this each time you create a new chapter, and you can update it. Oh, not what I did there. Let's copy that. Just make it easy for myself. So I'm going to create a chapter 4, for example, and we're going to call it 4. And each time you create a new chapter, you go here, you right click, you say update the field, update entire table, and as you can see, chapter 4 has been added. This is relatively easy. Now, if you want to edit stuff, I would recommend going back to the Home tab, then go to View, and here on View, you go to Navigation pane, and you click on that, and as you can clearly see, you can see all your chapter headings. And I prefer to keep these open while I'm doing work. Then I can click on each chapter, and it takes me there. As you can see, it's jumping to chapter 4. It jumps back to chapter 3. Obviously, these would be on different pages, and you would see it much easier. So let's say you insert, go to page break, which puts the chapters on different pages, which is also something I personally like to do. And this will just make it easy for demonstration to show you what I mean. So each chapter is on a different page. So if you go to chapter 3, it jumps there. Chapter 4, it jumps there. Chapter 2, it jumps there. Each is on a different page. This is the automatic one. Now, you don't have to do an automatic one. You can also do a manual one if you want. I'm not sure if it's worthy of a demonstration, but let's say I'm going to get rid of the table. Let's go back to review references. Table, we're going to say remove table contents. Let's say you want to do something more manual. Okay, we're going to normalize that a little bit. Go to normal. Is that normal? Okay, there we go. You can also just wipe the format. So chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter 4. All of this is manual. Let's say you want to link it. You can hyperlink, and you go to a place in the document and you select chapter 1, and that's how you would do it. Chapter 2, you go again to chapter 3. And of course, last but not least, hyperlink chapter 4. So now you've manually created a table of content. What this does is click to follow link. So if I click chapter 4, it takes me to chapter 4. And this is how you create manual headings. Now, other features of Word that I do find interesting, I don't know, you can also undo all the formatting. You can create templates. The find, of course, replace feature, the select all feature. This, the grow the font, is stylistic. You can do whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to demonstrate that for you so that you know you can have these options of creating headings. And again, if you want to change the font size, uppercase. So now you've uppercased all of them and you've made all of them bold. You can do that here as well. Any questions, Justin? Any questions, Yale? I'm here. Yeah.